Welcome to OTB, Outside the Box, Boxing Class 1-on-1. New students, hit that like button, subscribe on your way in. Old students, y'all know what to do. We got fight film to break down, so y'all know I'm excited. Alexander Usyk, Anthony Joshua, WBA, WBO, IBF, everything but the WBC, heavyweight division, championship bout, and this is going to be the second time these two shared the ring, so all our film will be from the rematch. Will be from the original match of this fight. But meantime and in between time, let's get to it. Now, I just wanted y'all to notice in this video that Anthony Joshua does have pretty good head movement, and he did manage to slip a few of these right hands that you see him slip right there, but I still framed it so we could see that he really didn't have an ability to take advantage of the bad weight transition and the bad defensive posture from Alexander Usyk. So later on in this fight, Alexander Usyk would later on land in these punches because he knew Anthony Joshua just wasn't willing to hit him, and he ended up eating those. But as we see Anthony Joshua land that right, I really look for him to take advantage of some of these moments within this next fight. But you seen back up right there, and he stay on the line because Alexander Usyk manipulates him with foot posture, with foot movement so well. Just as we seen in the David Benavidez film, when they have outside foot leverage, they will kill you, and they're gonna land their shot, as you just seen the same two-piece from that video. But in this video, we just wanted to look at the bad weight transition. Like, man, what the hell was that? Like, honestly, man, that shit looked horrible. By all means, man, some of the things that you see him do are just indespicable, man. And as well as he'll show you something beautiful, he'll show you something as ugly as him selling out on that punch. But in this video, I wanted y'all to notice that I think the difference in this fight for him is his ability to go to the body. And I think that if he focuses on the body more and don't get caught head hunting, then he'll control that bounce and the foot manipulation of Alexander Usyk. But as we can see right here, as Alexander Usyk trying to take him off of his front foot, Anthony Joshua just gonna lean that jab out there, and when he know he close enough, he sit on that body shot, and it damn sure make Alexander Usyk get on that horse, and he probably had to feel like he had to take a shit after that, because that was a hell of a body shot from Anthony Joshua. You don't see him sell out enough is his problem. So whenever you do see him sell out, he's pretty well sure that he's gonna hit you, and thus his inconsistency with, or lower percentage with higher power punches. So I really look for, in this next fight, for him to pay a lot of attention to him going to the body. I think that him being able to go to the body in this fight can really counterset a lot of the things that Alexander Usyk capitalized off of. As you can see him hitting with another body shot, and it takes Alexander Usyk on his back foot. But as we look again at another still frame, I wanted y'all to notice another time that was just in that clip of the 10th round. That's another time he's not trying to take advantage, and as that body shot is right there for him, but he's unwilling to take advantage, so he ends up eating that punch. And that's really something that Alexander Usyk knew. And by the 11th, 12th round, as we can see Alexander Usyk go to the body, and that's what allowed him to be able to control the line. But what I want you to notice right here is how he manipulates the outside foot leverage and keeps his head outside the line, which is outside that lead shoulder. That's really beautiful boxing. I'm really impressed with his feet. Alexander Usyk may have the best feet that the heavyweight division has seen in quite some time, man. The kid has great feet. As we know, he's a natural cruiserweight. He's a natural cruiserweight, and he's come up now to the heavyweight division just due to his ability to box. As you can see him taking advantage when he does get the inside foot leverage, and when he loses outside foot leverage, he changes the levels and shoots his right hand up, which is really something that's key, and it takes him off of the line, as he don't have to move his head if he can't get his head outside that lead shoulder. shoulder, he still has the advantage to not be within range and to see the right hand coming. So I really apply Alexander Usyk as well as who's teaching him. As you can see, he's just manipulating. When you see him rotate towards the line, it's so that he could get his head outside your lead shoulder and begin to land his punch. And that's A-level boxing, man. I was impressed when I broke this film down. As well as his previous film, I was always impressed with Alexander Usyk. He's fought the best of them. But what we looking at right here is his attention to the body and how it opened up things later on for him in the fight. And really disadvantaged Anthony Joshua to the extent that I think that that's what allowed him to not be able to counterpunch, is him being so worried about Alexander Usyk's body shots, because Alexander Usyk paid a lot of attention to the body in this fight, and it wasn't overwhelming within the numbers, but it was high impact. As you can see him keep that outside foot leverage. He's a A-level boxing IQ. I really have a lot of respect for his boxing IQ when you see him manipulate his foot movement and how he's normally the smaller fighter. So that's something that he has to do, and he realizes the success that comes with that. He throws a three-piece to really control the line. Is more of a double jab, and then look at him go back downstairs again. Some of these shots downstairs is just from him taking the inside foot leverage and playing the foot game with Anthony Joshua. That's really what confused Joshua. I feel like he really had no answer for that. As we can see Anthony Joshua laying that left hand. This was earlier in the fight, but I just wanted y'all to see another video of him manipulating the outside leverage as he goes over the top earlier and then comes to the body later on in the fight, just to show you the progressions of his punches. And y'all know I'm a fan of boxers whose punches and whose technique progress with their skill level. That is very important throughout the course of a 12-round fight. You can only give a person so many looks, and Alexander Usyk understands that. Look at him rotate off the line. So although Anthony Joshua lands that punch, but his weight transition is horrible, so he can't really get his hips behind it, and that's the key to rotating away from the power hand, which is really A-level boxing. You can see him rotating clockwise. I mean, yeah, that's clockwise. Away from that counterclockwise, away from that right hand the whole fight. And when he is inside on the line and you catch him there, he'll make sure that head is outside. Look at him impose the pressure so that you know that my head is outside. So if you do sell out, you'll lose the inside foot leverage, and coming back to get on the line, I have the advantage. So he can land that straight left hand that you just seen him land in that punch. So, all in all, man, I was very impressed with Anthony Joshua throughout the course of this fight, man. And I mean, throughout the course of this fight, I was very impressed with Alexander Usyk, should I say. His footwork and how he manipulates the line with his feet is something special, y'all. And that's really something that I want y'all to watch for in this next fight. But his downfall is his striking. Look at his weight transition when he goes to strike. You have no ability to punch down. Boxers, we want to see you punch down so that you can get the full velocity and locking your wrist on your way. And that's really can be the difference in a knockout and a knockdown. So I just wanted y'all to notice that, and notice that he does present some flaws that come along with that weight transition. If you go back to that steel frame and look at his feet, they're horrible. You look at him step into that jab right there, that's something that he does a lot. Anthony Joshua just has to lean on that jab and be patient enough for these shots to present themselves. I think that they damn sure will. But all in all, man, I was very impressed. I'm impressed, and I'm going with Alexander Usyk to win this second fight, but I don't think that Anthony Joshua surprises, and I really wouldn't be surprised to see how, I'm really anxious to see if Robert Garcia can get Anthony Joshua on his horse. This was later on in the fight when Alexander Usyk hurt Anthony Joshua. You could tell which he hurt him, but what bothered me is he didn't put his foot on the gas pedal and end the fight. And I think that that's really something that he banking on within this next fight. I really look for Alexander Usyk to sit on his shots a lot more, maybe even give up a few rounds in order to make sure that these opportunities present themselves throughout the course of the fight. And I wouldn't be surprised to see him take a few extra shots throughout the course of this fight to land his shot, because I believe that Robert Garcia is going to increase Anthony Joshua's pressure, not so much as his technique. We know it's hard to teach boxers new things at this level of their career, so I really don't think that the fundamentals is something that he'll brush up on within the course of one fight. However, hunger and you losing can brush up on your fundamentals. So I really look forward to seeing if Anthony Joshua can fix his problem with his inactive jab, him staying on the line, and as well as he can slip a punch, he doesn't look to react and really give his dance partner any moves, you understand, and he let his dance partner do all the dancing, and they end up dancing all around his ass when the scorecards are released. But I enjoy breaking this fight film down for y'all, man. I know it's Saturday night. I know y'all probably gonna check this out after the Teofimo Lopez card, but we will be in Sunday to chop it up about the Devin Haney situation. Sunday, we'll be on at 1 o'clock. Me and Ohio Runs Boxing. Please chap in with us. Let us know what you think about the Devin Haney situation, as well as the top ranked fight card. Y'all tune in to the top ranked fight card early. Duke Reagan fighting on that card, Cincinnati Zone. And I'm really anxious to see what y'all think about this Devin Haney, or should I say this Bay Informer situation, man. I'm really disappointed with the people that was a part of that. I'm not so much as disappointed with the fighter. I don't feel like he didn't want to fight. I did see the video with the gloves. That, however, I have to side with the promotion. So you have two situations that could impactfully lead to you feeling like the kid didn't want to fight. However, I'm not inclined to feel that way. I feel like we have to protect the fighter. It's his job to protect the fighter. As long as he say that his money wasn't there and we had a sufficient time to make sure that it was, then I can't justify that in any way, shape, or form. But enough about that. Y'all look forward to this fight, man. It's a beautiful time to be a fight fan. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this. Let me know who you picking in this fight. And class is dismissed. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. Y'all know a fight gonna break out. So I appreciate y'all tapping in with OTB, making sure y'all know what happened when it do. Sorry about that. Now class dismissed.